Okay, I'm going to call today's meeting to order. Jen, will you do roll call, please?
Tom McDonald,
Here.
Anita Matt, Jennifer Finley. Here. Jim Molitor,
Here.
Carol Langford, Len Tooties,
Here.
Bing Matt,
Here.
Ellie Bundy. Present. Martin Charlo,
Present.
Mike Dolson,
I'm here.
James Steele, Senior.
Lem Lynch. That's correct. Everybody, Lem, would you lead us in a prayer this morning? Lem Lynch. Okay, we have minutes from kind of playing catch up. So we have minutes from August 9th for council consideration. Go ahead, Ellie.
Jen, there's just can you take off McLeod on some just for consistency throughout the document? Thank you.
Sure, I'd make the motion to approve the minutes with corrections.
Motion by Martin to approve the August 9th minutes with corrections. Second by Ellie. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, show of hands. Let's see, 8-4, Martin or Len abstaining. Okay, we have the agenda. Proposed agenda for today. If there's any additions, I want to bring up two quick items. When I just saying this morning, and go ahead, Jen.
Yeah, I have an issue for executive.
Okay. Jennifer for executive. Any other changes for the additions to the agenda? Seeing none, I would entertain a motion to approve today's agenda with additions. Motion by Jennifer, second by Mike. All those in favor, show of hands. Unanimous. Okay, let me go ahead and start out with my my housekeeping. A couple items. The first one is it was an important event this weekend, and that was Len's birthday. So I want to be consistent, and I want to sing him happy birthday right now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Len. Happy birthday to you. And many more, many more. You deserve it. Yes. That's right. He is, guy looks like the same age when I first met him. Can't say the same thing about you and I, Wade, but Okay, just, I don't look the same, okay. I sent out the information on Eco Flight. If anybody wants to sign up, small passenger plane on August 30th, taking off from a small airport in Kalispell. And if anybody is interested in going over the Elk River mining on the Kootenai River, they will jump across the border. Can't guarantee you'll get back. But if you have permission from the Canadian airspace to venture that way, but it looks like there's a flight opportunity. Anybody wants to take an aerial flight. So if we give that information to the folks on the email chain, if there's someone they need to know your exact weight, it's a small 5-person Cessna. I will say, as you can notice the weather right now, it's pretty darn calm in the morning. That's the best time to fly a small plane. I can't imagine that would take too long to fly from Kalispell up over Elk River and back. I would imagine be in the air probably 2 hours.
Vaccination requirements.
You do. You have to, because you're in a small plane and you're going into Canada, you got to have your vaccine card that whatever you're up to date with. And they need to know your exact weight as you're stepping onto the plane for the manifest. It's pretty critical. Ain't no lying.
No lie.
Ain't no lying about your weight. Oh yeah. Anyway, think about it. If anybody wants to let me know, and I'll pass the information on. So with that, we'll jump right into, I see the fire people are walking in. Tony, can you give us a fire update?
Morning, Tony.
We also have some fire contractors in the room that have some questions about the process.
Okay, I just seen the bear team showing up outside, trying to get a hold of CT and Dan here. Or Ron, not Dan. Sorry, it's been a long morning already. Yeah, so since last Tuesday, we had a good string of lightning caused fires come through the reservation. Out of that storm, I think our final number was 9 new starts. We had 3 in Najako, 1 by 0.6, 2 that ended up being over by the current fire, Red Horn, just more south than Old Ashley Lake, burn scar. We had another one up by Elmo on Highway 28 in the Irvin area. All those fires are manned right now. And one in Camas Creek. All those fires are manned right now and seem to be under control. What do you got? Oh, sorry. Mike's Creek is the one I missed out on. Mike's Creek, which actually is in Cold Creek, just up the drainage of Cold Creek on the other side of that state parcel that was logged up there down in the bottom. Jumpers are manning the Jocko ones for us. We have personnel on Clear Creek, Mike's Creek. We've took a division, a crew off the division, hiked over to the Ashley Lake one. And the Elmo Fire Resources initial attack, the Irvin one up in Elmo. So as of right now, knock on wood, they all look good. And waiting to see if any other resources are needed for these, but as of right now, we look like we're handling pretty good.
Go ahead, Len.
Tony, do we have any lightning storms coming in?
They're predicting later on this week some more lightning storms coming in. But that's a outside prediction so far, and we still got to wait and see on that.
Tony, are we still doing the emergency closure at Mcdonald Lake?
Yeah, that's what I was wanting to talk with the IC this morning. I didn't have time. I had another meeting this morning. Want to go talk with him this morning to see if that closure of Mcdonald Lake is going to be needed still. As you've noticed, Red Horn fire activity on there greatly dropped. Air Resources did a wonderful job on keeping it down low. And unfortunately, the fire burned up, and it kind of burned back up into its old scar. So it kind of sort of say it was putting itself out a little bit there. So burned itself out a little bit on the top. Lost its momentum, the wind dropped. And if you notice in the mornings, we're starting to get a little better recovery, a little bit chillier, even a little frost. So, but they did predict that the thermal belts will pop back up. So with that thermal belt, if it's up there, it may reignite a few things and start some more.
Is there any discussion of changing the level that we're at, the stage?
There is, we are in extreme. We did move to extreme. We've had one, I think one person cause fire since that. And as of right now, we're in talks. CT has a call today, I believe, to look at restrictions and levels on what everyone else is doing. I know Bitterroot 1 and 2, stage 2. There's another place, I don't think or in the Western Montana that wants a stage 2 yet, but I know Lolo went to extreme. We went to extreme. Bitterroot's in extreme. Conditions are dry out there. And we're just fortunate right now that we haven't had any human starts. And so if we start to pick up at all, I imagine that we're going to probably go into stage 2 pretty quick.
Okay. Maybe if we have time, Wade, you wanted to bring up what your issue was, or since the other guys aren't here yet?
Just wait until they're done talking.
Okay. Doesn't matter to me. The head guy's right here, though.
Let me text Casey Ryan also. I seen him in the bear team out there. I don't know why they're not coming in yet.
One of them's gonna log in over there.
We don't have any of them online.
No.
Okay, we could do that. Let's go into executive. If you guys don't mind stepping out of the room for a minute, and we'll do Jennifer has a agenda item real quick while we're waiting for everybody. Okay. Thank you, Ellie.